your horses. The rest of your travel to this river with such a big group of people will be very uneventful. Is there anything y'all guys are wanting to do between, like, from the time to here to the river? Like, maybe talk to these people, but you know there is somebody in this group that speaks your language.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something you want to seek out, because you've got at least a day's journey.
What I like to do in my own city is I picked up several languages. I'm going to try
Linguistics.
to learn how to speak some of these words.
Okay.
Where's that? I got 3 in it, so 7.
You might.
They get the meat. They get what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
Yeah.
learn some of their language.
You might pick up on a couple words here and there. It is something. Barlone speaks their language, so I mean, you could try to learn that from him if you wanted to.
And also want to kind of like maybe watching, I guess, we travel, like how they survive different than what I do in the streets. Because you said
they're hunters and gatherers.
I'm figuring that's what it is, but just watch how they do it out here. So I kind of learn the stealthy aspects of the wilderness.
Okay. Anything important you want to do in this day's travel?
I'll strike up a conversation with Yuri, since she's riding with me. Well, we're not riding horses anymore.
No, you're right.
Okay.
These people are just walking. I mean,
yeah. And then maybe occasionally talk to Ignora.
Anara. Okay, is there anything of importance you want to ask? You just make it small talk.
Small talk.
Small talk. Yuri would tell you she don't feel like an outsider with all these people around, because now we're the outsiders. All of us are. And she'll talk about that. You know, she's realizing that there's a very difference in people that she's met in such a short amount of time. She'll let you know that, you know, she even points like, as in your kind. You know, she's never met, you know, very few people of your kind, and now she's meeting all of these type of people. She'll talk about she's met Barlone's kind. That's it. She refers to the orcs as like demon. Like, she does not call them orcs. Like, that's what she says. They're like demon. Or really think about it, you've got tusk and stuff like that. And that's what she refers to.
All burned up and shit on my face.
But most conversations you will have that is around that type of area. Like I said, Nara, very friendly. Anything you ask her, she'll be more than happy to strike up a conversation with you. Okay, I'm not. They don't have a name.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
No, they're just nomads.
Nomads? Sorry.
So,
You can call them people of the wandering stone.
There we go.
There you go. Like I said, he told you there's a lot of these different tribes around. Anything of importance you want to do? Maybe learn how these tattooing works.
yeah, I mean, I'll try to, do the best I can to kind of ask them how to do that kind of thing.
Okay. So camp breaks and whatnot. Which, I mean, it's all, you know, they're just pointing at it. They're using needles, kind of showing you how to do stuff. These people move at a very, very fast pace. I mean, it's more than it's fast enough. Like, you got to kind of kick your horses up a notch. Like, lunch rolls around. Stonebeard is bitching about breaking. He's hungry. These people don't stop. One of them, a couple of them walk around and they just start handing people food and water as they're walking. And Varlone tells you these people don't take breaks. He's like, they're always on the move. And if you want to break, you're going to get left behind. Doors up, can't argue about it, because these people are watching your horses, and if you lose these horses, you're going to be out quite a bit of money that none of you have. Everybody roll me perception as the day goes on.
Sound or sight?
Sight.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess that matters.
Yeah,
24.
it very matters. It locks me.
24.
12.
24.
You two notice throughout the day, Durzub is looking weak, and he sweats a lot. And he drinks a lot of water out of his water, and he drinks it dry.
This, to my character, is this a normal characteristic of an
No,
orc?
no, not at all.
They're all about being strong.
About 2 in the afternoon, he falls completely off his horse, face first into the ground. Stonebeard laughs his ass off about the whole thing. Yeah, if you speak Elven, those Dosi says he deserves it. Varlone will get off because obviously he's second in command, and he's trying to wake him up. Garuza, being half-orc, and they had this little buddy-buddy system thing going on, will also go over there with him. What about you? You're in the buddy-buddy system.
Yeah, I'll go over there.
Um,
It's not really buddy. It's more like
Well, he kind of pulled you into this circle
Yeah.
there in the beginning, you know.
that's true.
I'm just saying, you don't have to if you don't want to.
No, but it's not really the buddy thing. That's not the reason I go there. It's more like we gotta hurry. We're gonna be left
Yeah.
behind right now.
Barlone will actually talk these people into stopping because he is bartering with them, you know. So this is all part of their barter that they've got going on, their trade. You have heal.
No, it's not even a skill I can take.
He is out cold. It's a heavy breathing, and he's just sweating profusely, and he's unconscious. No one can tell you what's wrong with him. Anybody else want to check on him? I can tell you right now, Delabeth, Eladosi, Anara, Stonebeard, they don't care. They don't even approach. They're just like, well.
I'll go over and have a look at him.
Oh, and Yuri, I forgot. I'm gonna put Yuri down in your group for launch. Yeah, fuel.
And it's class skill. I don't have any ranks in it, but
Roll it.
It's not class.
No,
That's
it's
just
class
right.
has
It
to
is
be.
class.
Yeah, but I just meant it's
Huh?
not
13
training.
only. 13, you would think that maybe he's been poisoned.
I'll relay the message.
You thought maybe he's been poisoned. You get to looking around. I mean, he doesn't got any poison on him. Anything you notice out of the ordinary that could poison him. But I mean, your guess is he's passed out. He's unconscious. He sweat profusely. Heavy breathing. I mean, just completely out of it. Your guess is that he might be poisoned. I don't know if you say that. I'm telling you this. Saying it is a completely different thing if you say it.
Yeah. I'll let him know that he appears to be poisoned.
Barlone kind of individually just kind of looks at everybody. Sense motive? Anybody can sense motive here.
You feel?
No, I'm just asking. Sense motive.
Oh. I'm also skilled in this motive.
20, 22, 50.
Oh, fine. Our number. Everybody got it. He's eyeballing everybody, kind of like maybe thinking, who would poison somebody here? Like he's very suspicious of everybody now.
We don't know he's been poisoned. Me and you.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Do you say
But you
anything?
realize?
Yeah, I said-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he
you
said.
did.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said he's been
Well,
poisoned.
I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna do perception on him, see if I can find any
Me too.
wounds or anything like that that might lead to
Okay.
I've aided
No,
him.
no, you can't go ahead.
I was just gonna aid him.
19. Actually, I did really good.
No.
I don't notice anything weird about him with my
Nothing out
perception.
of the ordinary physically about him.
Damn, I was hoping I'd get that.
You rolled a 19?
Yeah.
No. No. You need to roll. You're helping. You need to roll me a perception.
20. Something just dawned
Do
upon me.
you know what anything
No,
about
I do not know.
Something dawned upon me. Rowan, he said it'd be a poison.
So me and you working together, like,
Whenever we killed those
No.
people, he handed me a piece of flesh and I ate it, and he was eating it.
yeah. Yeah.
Keeping it to myself right now.
No, I seen it. I lit the fire for him.
Yeah.
I was there with him. And my back itches. Dude, I'm never going to be able to make a perception. Never.
You don't have to write anything on this. You can just give this back to you. While you're searching, Durzo, you find this. But no, out of the ordinary, there's no puncture wounds. No, nothing looks like he's been damaged. Like I say, you guys look, see Marlon, and he just kind of stares. Like almost he's staring a hole through each one of you individually. And you think that maybe he's like very suspicious as he looks at you, like suspicious of you, suspicious of you, suspicious of you, you know. He's gonna, you're the biggest guy. He's like, help me get him on his horse.
I'll
lay him
attempt.
up over his horse.
I'll attempt to help.
He
He had a pretty good strength for a sorcerer. 14.
tells you, well, I guess that makes me boss.
I guess so. Who's your second?
Yep.
That's what he's doing.
Exactly what we're doing. That's my note. Okay.
No, I rolled
Give
it
me one of
in
your
my
dice.
book so I can remember.
Evan, give me one of your dice. No, 6. Please.
I want to do that. Alright. I'm on follower.
Hold up.
You only need one.
I need
don't
6.
you?
I only need 1. Because there's 9 of you. Wait, hold up. Oh, there's 10 of you. I need 1 for my dice. It's okay. Just when you guys don't get it, it all matters.
I got 2.
That's fine. Give me one of those.
What's I'll do with it?
No, just hold on to that. Actually, just give me one of them. We got 7 of them. Okay. Goruza is second. But this is until when he comes out of it.
Yeah.
But did you hand me a note?
No, I'll get it back to you, but I wrote down what you said.
Okay.
Keep secrets.
Yeah, you keep that secret. That's something he's got on him that's very precious. And now you've seen it. He has seen it too.
I'd have gained these.
That is actually
You slice
something
them.
that is
Done the same thing last
yeah,
week.
That is something that he has on him, and he's wondering if people's going to notice it. Okay, so she tells your second in command. Literally, he boils out like a bunch of gold with silver. He does, random. Puts him on his horse. He puts Yuri on his horse, so someone can guide the horse without them having to guide him at all.
Yeah.
So you will get off your horse and ride this one. The day goes on. Day goes on. We're going to set up camp as you make it to the river. He tells you don't have to worry about taking a watch tonight with all these people.
Yeah.
He's like, they know we need to rest. Some of them are actually going to build you guys a raft to get across the river. The river flows downstream, but he'll tell you as long as we can go high enough, and we'll make makeshift paddle yourself across as you literally guide down. He's like, then we'll have to travel north some to Ravenmore. He's like, the people Raven more very, very friendly. He's like, they just don't like outsiders in their town at night. He's like, so we will have to be there in the day. We can get a boat there somehow. He's like, we'll travel down River as we talked about. So, it's night. Does anybody want to do anything?
Sleep.
Sleep. Okay.
We still with all these warriors? No,
Yeah, that night, yeah.
I got a food basket for this guy when I left.
Food basket.
Remember when we left?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he
I'm
set
trying
you
to
up
think.
with some stuff.
We picked up rations and shit like that off those bandits too.
I know, but I have some good shit.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I had enough bread to rip a piece off and give to a lot of these guys.
Be like Jesus.
All of them?
Not all, well, as many as I can.
Well, you can share. You barter food with these guys because you got to think that might be something they've never had.
That's why I'm doing it mainly for to get them to like me.
So you're just gonna give it to them freely?
Yeah.
Are you still trying to get this fucking necklace?
I don't know yet.
Maybe.
I'm trying to gain knowledge and try to learn their language a little bit.
Kill her.
Pass some bread around.
Kill her and take it.
I will do that if I have to.
Well, this would be your night.
I'm not evil. I'm just.
Listen, if you let somebody start in their sleep to steal their shit, you're evil.
Well,
At least you turn around and give it to them.
I need to know, are you going to try to take this necklace tonight? You're going to leave it alone.
Only love.
And you're just going to give them food. You don't want to barter with them, you're just going to give them food. You're not going to try to barter food at all? Is there anything else you want to do before you go to sleep?
That's basically it. Just kind of go around, communicate with what I can, speak their language, and
Yeah, I mean,
handing out some food. I'm gaining their trust. They're going to be watching our horses.
is anybody else worried about learning their language? Really?
I am not.
Then I'll, of course, talk to.
Okay, so Barlone will be with you to translate language.
Knowledge is power, gentlemen.
What about you?
Fire coming from my hands is power too.
I'm going to assume this day when you woke up, you tried to do some type of focus for an hour.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be pretty much a thing now.
Pretty much a thing. Okay.
Does it? I know I've come doing this. Another thing I might be doing is trying to learn how to shoot this bow I got.
They can teach you how to shoot.
Well, maybe that's what I can do. Give them food, and they show me how to shoot
There you
this
go.
bow.
So until you go to sleep, they will try to set targets and help you shoot this bow. Which Barlone can also show you some stuff with the bow. You, Mr. Garrett.
I guess I'll talk to Ornock and Lan about Durzo
Yeah, I mean, he is still out of it.
and ask them if they notice anything out of the ordinary other than what appeared to be him being poisoned.
No.
Probably that flesh he ate. That's what I tell you.
I'll say you're not sick.
You liked it, though. You thought it was really good, remember?
Yeah, that's what I tell him. You're not sick.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that.
I ate rats, mice. I lived a rough life.
He just barbecued a dude's arm and ate it. I think he's lived a rough life too.
But do you know he barbecued a dude's arm?
Yeah, I lit the fire for him. I'll stand right there with him.
Yeah. So, you're gonna tell him he ate a dude's arm? Because I don't think, you don't know.
I don't know he had to do his arm.
Oh,
You know, he don't
He
know.
just handed it
yeah,
to me, and I
I'll
ate
say
it.
that.
Cannibal.
So he does it to showcase some kind of brute strength. I did it to keep myself alive.
I didn't judge you.
Have you seen me?
I weigh 100 and
You're Leo, you probably weigh
Yeah.
105. That beard might add an extra 5 pounds that he's got now. Okay.
Back.
Anything else?
I'll go back and talk to Yuri and Ignara.
Yuri is with you. She's learning.
oh
The
yeah.
bow.
No, not bow. Language.
Language.
She's learning language. You talk to Nara. Keep up small talk.
Yeah, just
Yuri is the female.
try and find out more about
She's
it.
female human.
Human.
Unlike any you.
Oh, Oriental. Okay.
Yeah, she's Oriental.
Yeah.
You don't know she's Oriental.
I know she's some type of.
You've actually probably seen a couple of people like her in Riddleport here in the last like 2 months. So they're rare, but they usually are together.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna talk to her, just make some more small talk.
More small talk, find out more about
Are you
her.
gonna ask her about her deity?
That's one thing I was going to ask her about.
Okay. I mean, is that something you're gonna ask her when she's not around anybody, or because she don't talk to anybody? Irabeth and Eladosi, they don't talk to anybody, but themselves unless you approach them. Jalen and Garuza are having a conversation. Lee's with Varlone, Yuri's with Varlone, Durzub is passed out. I will say Jalen and Garuza are probably with Durzub. You're doing whatever you're doing. You're doing whatever you're doing. So I don't know if you're around any of these people. Which you just said you just talked to them, which I would assume would be individually.
Yeah. So I'll probably
And then
go back to Ignara,
Inara.
since Yuri's trying to learn language.
Okay, and you're gonna ask her about her religion, which she's very, very open and passionate about. She does not hide it at all.
I'm gonna wait for somebody to sway me to a religion.
Well, what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. If they're around me, which I'm just walking around.
No, Inara will not sit around anybody. She stays to herself. And like I said, you have realized this even during watch, and you've been trying to talk to her almost like it. And, you realize she does not sit around anybody.
And I'll ask her.
Everybody's kind of noticed the little factions that are within your group.
We're at the river.
Yes, you're at the river.
I'm going to bathe.
Oh my God.
Do you even know what a bath is?
I stink.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to
That's
make
what
that
most
not
people
happen.
actually will do is bathe while you're here.
Yeah, I'm going to bathe.
Except for
Fill up my water skin.
if for being humans, put it this way, Stonebeard is the only person that will not take a bath. Even Garuza, being a half-orc, will bathe while she is here.
Okay.
She's not your typical
bathe with her.
half-orc in a sense.
Oh, talking to her. That's what I'm going to do.
She's talking to Jalen right now by Dorza.
Okay.
So you're going to talk to them?
Yeah, I mean, I
Roll
won't
me a
just...
perception, you're listening.
Yeah. 16. Oh, 18. It's not sight, it's listening.
Yeah, it's listening. They are like almost like this close, and they're like keeping a conversation to themselves. When you approach, they get quiet. What are you gonna talk to them about?
They're talking about...
They're right there right doors open, and you kind of walk up, and they kind of stop and look at you.
Oh, I'll just ask if you're doing okay.
As bad as good as I guess what you're gonna do in his condition.
Hell, she was in the middle of something. I won't just interrupt and start talking about my shit. I was gonna talk to her about powers, like I was gonna RP some more
Sorcery
about,
stuff.
yeah, basically.
Okay. She's like, what do you want to know?
Well, last night I was talking to the sisters, and they said that you may be the one that I need to talk to, being a half-orc, about powers.
Learning
Or-
the way of
half-orc.
arcane is what she tells you.
Yeah.
She tells you hers comes from the strength of her body. Is what she tells you.
I'm very hungry for knowledge about this stuff.
Here's what you have learned the following morning, after what Elsdosia told you about trying that where you need to focus in the mornings. You'd seen her read a book. Her sister, it's almost like she sits there and like pumps herself up, hypes herself up, and she gets like seething angry, like hypes herself up. Marlone just sits and meditates. She literally like fights, like practices, but it's all fists and knees and shit. And that's what she does for her hour. Inara prays. And she'll tell you everybody's got their thing. She tells you the only person who let's see, hold on. Who's it getting off? What she's got here. She will tell you, you have to do this. She's like, and it depends on the type of magic that you're into. She's like, Inara is the only person here that's different. She's a cleric.
Yeah.
She tells you, you know, when your magic comes from a divine source, you literally have to pray to them. You know, basically they give you power.
She's telling me about divine.
Yes, and she'll tell you our type of power comes from us. We pull it from everything that's around us. There's an unknown source.
I'll ask her, what is it? What is a god?
What is a god? She tells you beings of immense power. They shape the way the world is. They shape me. They shape you.
Where are they?
Everywhere, wherever they want to be. Each god has its own realm, a realm that they shape the way that they want.
Gods have immense power.
She tells you
My wife first said,
unbelievable power. Power that can crush you with a mere thought.
I like that. Okay.
She tells you she doesn't believe in a higher power. She believes the only thing in this world that you should trust is your own power.
I told her I didn't know such thing existed.
She's like, you do now. She's like, people that rely on a higher power are weak. She's like, you can only
Unless
believe
you want
in
the higher
it.
power.
She's like, and I'm a higher power than anybody here is what she tells you.
You just opened my mind.
So she tells you,
You opened my character's mind.
she basically tells you, I believe I'm the strongest person here. She's like, and I will kill each one of you to prove it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
For the rest of the night? You learn to shoot a bow?
Yep.
She can teach you how to fight too, by the way.
Okay.
Anything else? Just small talk? Learn about her god?
Yeah.
She's very happy to talk about her god. She tells you, you know, our god is battle, but it's all about tricks. Like, you want to make your opponent think you're doing this, and you do this instead. You know, her god is a god of battle, but it's a god of mischief as well. So, you know, look here, and then stab him in the side. So you're not as uneventful. I don't know if anybody's trying to do any sneaky shit at night.
Nope.
Okay. Built 3 rafts. Looks like they might hold 3 of you each. Barlow assures you that they're very, very sturdy. You get up. These people, once again, have meals prepared. It's just meat on a stick. There's some like vegetables, just stuff that they have gathered. You know that these guys carry this stuff in groves. It's the main thing that they carry on is food sources. And you are more than welcome to eat as much as you want with it. Stonebeard just goes to town on anything he gets his hands on. Inara will eat, Yuri will eat, Marlon will eat. Delabeth and Elsadosi are the only people that do not eat any of the food that is handed to them. They eat what they have on them. So,
Wait, let me think about something.
well, you don't have to think about something because I'm going to take something.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you something, I should say.
Okay.
Before I get to you guys. So, in the past 2 nights, you've had these conversations about how you should focus yourself. Now, I've told you how they focus. Now, you're a caster as well. So you've watched everybody. So what did you do to focus?
I know he's a caster.
I do. He's why I talked to him about it. But here's the thing.
In-game, I don't know that.
You will. You don't know. You know what magic is.
Yeah.
But see, you also notice in the mornings there's everybody doing their own thing.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've seen this. He knows that he's a caster. I'm asking him because he's been watching people, and it's actually something that is important to him because he brought up before the game that he needs to start praying for spells. Says in that chance. It's really important to him because this is new stuff for
Yeah.
him, and he's wanting to know. So now that I've explained what everybody does, he's the only caster that I've not explained. So that's why I'm asking him so he can watch him.
Gotcha.
He'll have to basically watch me during the night.
So you pray at night.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, even last night, would you pray at midnight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's the thing. Would you be up at midnight? In all honesty, would you be up at
It
midnight?
depends on the day. I mean, if we don't get settled down until late, then yeah. But I mean, if we're bedding down, you know, nightfall. No, I'll be asleep before that.
The only person that will honestly stay up late,
Probably gonna be the elf.
far alone. Whatever you do, he don't pay you no attention. I mean, everybody's got their own thing. But that's why I'm asking, would you honestly be up at midnight?
Nope.
So you will never know what he does. So, morning comes. What is your thing? Or do you just want to think about it and maybe you try a different thing every day, maybe?
That's basically what I'm gonna do. What I'll really do is besides the book,
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't needed a book yet, so I don't know what I've done.
Well, they have told you the book would not be your thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start copying other people, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't,
Like a day at a time thing.
yeah, basically.
Morning comes. Is there anything that you guys need to take care of? Nothing. So okay,
Or check on boss.
same state. Nothing.
Not yet.
Raft kind of. This will be interesting. Tells you as long as our mission takes, these guys are going to actually move downriver. Like, okay, here's the river that you're going to cross. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They are going to meet you. Like, well, they won't come to the town right here. They will meet you literally. I will just say in the same spot. So that would make it complicated. Then you're going to travel about a day's journey to Ravenmore. So, basically, he tells you, he hands everybody a paddle, makeshift paddle. Tells you, we're going to have to literally guide ourselves just down the river till we can get to the other side. The river is barely, not a lot of movement in the river, so it should be relatively hard. So, we'll do groups by the watch order that Durzub has set. First group to go across will be you and the Elf Sisters.
Who's gonna bring the boat back?
Not usually them over there.
There's only 3 rafts.
There's 4 rafts.
Oh,
There's
4.
not a raft. Okay, 4 on each shift. If you're not, you can tie them up. These guys are just gonna sit here, so when you get back across, you can just move your rafts upriver,
Gotcha.
and then just kind of come down to where they're at.
Gotcha.
So, basically, I need a balance. Well, acrobatics.
Yeah. $15.
Okay.
Do you need more? Just
Nope,
that
just
one.
one. River's not moving hard. You guys kind of, they're kind of really iffy about doing this. Both of them are. They do not like the idea of doing this. But eventually, you'll glide down river. I mean, river's pretty wide.
Yeah.
But eventually, you will make it across with no incident. Garrett, Stonebeard, and Anara. Stonebeard and Anara are completely terrified to do this. For one, she begins to take off all of her armor. She knows that she can't swim in it.
Get girl.
Stonebeard refuses to do it.
He's left behind then.
If you want him to help you guys get across, you're going to have to talk him into
Cut
it.
him loose.
Anara tells you she is scared because she is small. If she falls, she gets weaker quicker than you guys do. She basically, she can't move, she can't swim like you guys can. So like I said, she's sitting there telling you this. She's taking off her armor, and she's literally tying it together and sitting it like in the middle of the raft. The only thing she will keep on her is her shield strapped across her back.
Yeah.
That shield is like her baby. So, you're going to have to talk to Stonebeard into getting across. Everybody else is already getting on the rafts and getting across right now. He is the only person that will be an issue, except for you and Barlone, because you have Durza that you have to carry on yours.
Yeah.
I get that it will not. It will be an issue, just not like what's going on right now.
Yeah. Lucky me.
So, diplomacy or intimidate?
Wish I was over there.
Because here it is. This is all going on at the same time. Everybody's getting on the rafts, pushing out.
Dude, leave him.
Okay, hey, you kind of think about what you do. We'll move on to everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, before I move on. Okay. Marlone and Durza. Durza is literally out of it. Marlone tells you that literally we're gonna have to take our time more than everybody else. So I need 2 acrobatics checks.
Before we go anywhere, I want to attempt to, well, if it'll help me, to tie Dursa somewhere in the middle of this boat.
Okay, sure.
Because if he rolls off, I can't go get
And
him.
he tells you if he's tied over and the raft flips.
That's what I tell him. I said if he falls off, I can't go get him.
Okay, well,
If he flips over, he's
give me
dead.
diplomacy.
Okay.
Because he is not really liking the idea of tying somebody to a raft.
18.
Um,
I can flip over.
he will, sure, yeah. So, okay, we can do that. Maybe it'll give some weight to the raft, help us get down a little more. He'll help you tie him up. Go ahead and give me both your acrobatics.
14.
They don't take much to float down.
The NFL.
This
An
skill,
8.
you have film skills.
Yeah.
14 and 8.
14 and 8.
Okay, well,
We are doing 2 men.
okay. So you're trying to talk him into getting on this raft. Did you guys take off the third raft? Garuza and Jalen both fall into the river. Yeah. Yuri is perfectly fine. She seems to ride these makeshift rafts better than anybody. And she's very, very good on her feet. So, you diplomacy or you intimidating?
Diplomacy.
Okay, that's good because that's what Anara is doing. She's attempting to diplomatize with him. What is your bonus?
0.
Okay, roll me a 10 and you can 8. She will attempt to diplomatize.
A 2.
You fail.
He's like, hey, the river's pretty.
Okay, what are you gonna say to him? She's basically telling him, if you want to be left with these strangers, or stranger, then that'll work. And then you not want to get paid. What are you telling? That is what motive she is using for him. She's playing to his strengths, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I know that he wants this, and he don't be stuck here.
That's basically what I'm going to try to do as well.
Okay. Begrudgingly. I think it works. Yeah. She rolled a 16, and what you needed was a 16. So yeah, begrudgingly he gets on. Now, I need an acrobatics check from you.
10.
You're good. You don't take much. It's a calm river, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, there are the only 2 people that fall into the river.
These
What,
guys,
what'd you roll?
you rolled an 8.
An 8? Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's a 5.
Okay.
It's a calm river, barely, like, it's just barely good.
That's why they couldn't hit a 5.
Yeah.
Well, we lost 3 people. They're in the river.